friends, we're going to be drawing Thor.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. We hope you're going to follow along with us. You got a marker and some paper. Let's start.
Let's do this.
We're going to start by drawing his eyebrows. We're going to draw 2 diagonal lines, kind of like how when we drew Hulk.
It's going to be the same exact eyes.
Yeah, it's going to be the same steps to draw the same eyes. We like drawing the same steps because then we can practice. So I got 2 diagonal lines for his eyebrows. He's going to be angry. Okay, now we're going to draw circles, but we're only drawing part of the circle so that it's underneath his eyebrow. He looks angry. Okay, good. And then we're going to do the same thing over here. We want them to be the same size.
I think this one's a little bigger.
That's okay. All right, now inside of this, we're going to draw 2 smaller circles. I'm going to draw them up here in the top left. It looks a little funny. It looks like he's looking to the left, but we're going to draw his pupils next. We're going to draw a C shape or a U inside of this. There we go. And then we're going to do the same thing over here. Go around the outside. Cool. Okay, now inside of this one, we're going to draw an even smaller circle for another reflection in his eye. Okay, now let's color in his pupils. That's the middle circle. We're going to color it in black and leave the other stuff white. Now at the end of each eyebrow, we're going to curve down on the left and also on the right. Then in the middle, we're going to draw a diagonal line going up, a short one. This is for his eyebrows. And then we're going to draw a line that matches, goes across, and then curves down and connects. And then the same thing over here. Over, curve, and connect. All right, we did his eyebrows. Now let's draw the bottom of his eye. We're going to draw a curve that touches the bottom of the circle, and the same thing over here on the left side. Okay, we finished his eyes. Now we're going to draw his nose. We draw a little V in between his eyes. And then I'm going to draw a little angry smile off to the side. Cool. Okay, now we're going to draw his helmet. First line we're going to draw is like a J. We're going to start right here on the side of his eye. We're going to draw a curve that comes down. Well, a straight line that comes down and then curves right at the end, right under his eye. And I'm going to go a little further so it's halfway under his eye. And then we'll do the same thing over here. Draw a straight line down. And then we're going to curve right under and end halfway under his eye. Next, let's draw a straight line down on each side. This is for his helmet coming around his chin. Now we're going to draw the top of his helmet. We're going to draw a U, an upside down U that goes around. He's going to look funny, I know.
It's going to look like a brain. Not a huge brain.
He looks really funny. We're going to add the details. He'll look cooler at the end. Your head is going to be huge. I like it. Okay, now we're going to draw the bottom of his helmet. We're going to draw a line that comes down, right over his eye, and then stops. We're going to leave a little gap on each side. Okay, now in between here, we're going to connect with a square U. If that makes sense.
A box.
A box, half of a U. Okay, or half of a box. Okay, now we're going to draw 2 more of these lines, and we're just going to match. We're going to match that same line. We'll go down, over, up, and then go across. Whoops. A little wobbly. There we go. Then I'm going to do 1 more. I'm going to turn my paper so it's a little easier. Cross, down, over, up, and then all the way over to the right. Okay, so that's the little details on his helmet. And then at the very top, let's do a curve at the very top. All right, now it looks awesome, except he's got these wings on the side that make it look even cooler. So right here, we're going to draw a diagonal line that comes out on each side. And he looks like an alien.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now we're going to draw a curve that comes down and connects to this down here at the bottom. So here we go. Watch this. We're going to come down and then connect in. Yeah. Good. And then the same thing over here. Down and then connect in. Cool. Okay. Now we're going to draw the details on these wings here on the side. So right here, we're going to draw a line that comes in and then connects down at the bottom. Same thing over here. We're going to repeat. Curves in and then straight down. Okay, now let's add the feathers on the wings. We're just going to draw diagonal lines. And I'm just going to draw 2. 1, 2, and we'll do the same thing over here. 1, 2. Good
I
job.
did
That
4.
looks awesome. Okay, now we're going to draw his chin in between. We're going to draw a line that comes down, curves, and then back up. Yeah. Okay, we finished his head. Now let's draw his body. We're going to draw 2 circles right under his chin. I'm going to draw them. They're not too big. This is for his armor. This is what's holding his cape on. And another one over here.
Like,
Yes. Yeah, they kind of look like buttons. Now inside of here, we're going to draw another circle on each side. And then let's draw his body. We're going to draw 2 lines coming down from each circle. Cool. And then now we're going to draw his belt. We're going to draw a line that curves over, connects each side. I like how big you're drawing yours. He's awesome.
Whoa,
He's
I just
super big.
realized that.
No, it's good. Now let's draw the details on his chest. So right here, we're going to draw a U for his neck. And then we're going to draw a V underneath that one. And then turn it into a Y with a line straight down. Now, we're going to draw another upside down L and one over here also. And if we go too fast, what
Pause
can
the
they do?
video.
Yeah, you guys can always pause the video. Next, let's draw 2 circles. One's going to be medium size and then small right underneath it. And same over here, medium, small. Now we're going to draw his pants. Let's draw 2 lines straight down, diagonal, and then we'll connect them. And then inside of this, we're going to draw an H. 2 lines, and then a line crossing. Good. Okay, now let's draw his legs. We're going to draw a diagonal line coming out on each side. And these 2 lines are longer than the outside 2 lines, if you have room. Good. Next, we can draw the bottom of his foot. We're going to draw a straight line out, and it's going to go past the outside of his body. And then we'll curve back up to finish his foot. And then repeat that step over here, straight line, past, and then curve up. Now let's draw the bottom of his boots. Draw another line straight across on each foot. Then we can draw the top of his boots. I'm going to draw a V, a small V on each side. Yep, and then we can connect the V, the outside of the V, to the outside of his legs. Now let's add one more detail. Right underneath that, I'm going to trace that same line. So we'll go across, down around the V, and then out to the outside of his leg. Okay, we're going to draw his arms next to his body. And we're going to draw him we're going to try and keep it simple. We're going to draw a big backward C and a big C over here on this side. Now we'll draw a little curve for his thumb on each side. What is Thor usually carrying?
A hammer.
Yes, his best friend, Mjolnir. I can never say his name. His hammer's name. Now I'm going to draw a line down. Looks like an L. Yeah, and then I'm also touching his hand. But that's okay, you have a little space. You can draw 2 lines to connect for the handle. Yeah, and we'll draw an upside down L. And then on each end, we're going to draw 2 lines. Well, 1 line on each end. There we go. Now, on the very top of his hammer, let's draw a smaller rectangle. Okay, now we need to draw his arms. I'm just going to draw a big curve that comes up to his shoulder. Okay, now what should we draw?
His cape.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to draw a big curve that comes out and then down. And we'll draw that same curve down, and we got to imagine it going behind the hammer and coming out the bottom. Okay, and then we're going to connect with a little S line. S here, and then an S over here. And maybe if we have room, we can connect in between his legs. Now we need to draw the last detail of Thor. What is it?
His hairs.
Yeah, his hairs. We're going to draw a line that comes out on each side of his helmet.
Hairs.
Hairy neck hairs. And then I'm going to draw a little zigzag line that connects that diagonal into his body. All right, he looks awesome, dude. But he's going to look even cooler once we do what?
Color him.
Yeah, we're going to fast forward this part, but at the end you guys can match the coloring. All right, dude, we did it. We finished coloring Thor. Now you guys can pause the video to match the same coloring. I love how yours turned out. And I love how yours is a lot bigger than mine.
Yeah.
And that's okay that they look different, right? Because the most important thing is?
Have fun.
Yeah, to have fun. And we hope you had a lot of fun following along with us and drawing your own Thor, right? Yeah. Tell them they're awesome.
You guys are awesome.
We'll see you later, our friends.
Goodbye.
If you had fun following along in this lesson, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking the circle. Then you can click the bell to get notified every time we upload new videos. I've also picked out these 2 other lessons I thought you'd really enjoy. Don't forget to take a photo of your child's finished artwork and share it on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter because we want to see how awesome it turned out.